guys, welcome back to the first take. I'm Ed Reese, and we have a suggestion from a JD Kusik. Want me to check out a Watch Mojo video. Now I wasn't sure about doing Watch Mojo because I had one before, the last one I did of theirs, and for some reason it just got trimmed down. Like all there was the intro to the video, and then there was nothing else. And it was fine for about a week, but then it just suddenly got edited out. So I don't know whether Watch Mojo were intentionally cutting it down. So we'll put this one up and see what happens. That's kind of why I haven't been doing many of these Watch Mojos, but let's check this one out anyway, see if it stays up this time, unlike the last one. So this one's top 10 movies that will become classics in the future. Let's see if we agree with their suggestions. Zero Dark 30.
These films have the potential to be timeless.
It's a cool film.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and
love it as
today
much as
we're
I did
counting
when I
down
first
our
saw
picks
it,
for the top 10 movies that will become classics in the future.
Okay, come on, Dinas, we gotta find our way back to the beach.
Hey, if you need a ride, I'm heading that way.
For this list, we're looking at modern movies that we believe will hold up with time and will be just as revered in the future as they are today.
You look like an old mop.
You know what? You're not as popular as you think you are.
I'm very popular.
I'm sure you are.
The entries have to be fairly new, so we're only counting movies that were released in the 2010s. We're basing our picks on the movie's modern critical reception and how well we believe they will age. Number 10, Inside Out.
School was great, alright?
Let's be honest, any movie released in collaboration with Disney and Pixar could be considered a classic. They're all just so darn good. That said, Inside Out is such a crowning achievement in storytelling and animation that we'd feel guilty not including it.
Good film. I didn't love it as much as most people did, though. I gotta confess that, but I did enjoy it, and I love the subject matter of it.
The
Very
movie
original.
tells the uplifting tale of a young girl's emotions as they try to make her happy after a stressful move.
Very original. Like deals with depression, which is something that you just don't get with
I'm done.
animated movies.
San Francisco, you've ruined pizza. Pasta
But
Hawaii.
it just left me a little cold for some
The
reason.
themes and characters in the movie are enduring, and the concept of emotions isn't likely to go away anytime soon.
Yeah, I can't argue with this one though.
Cares very deeply about things being fair.
So that's how you want to play it, old man? No dessert?
As long as kids have feelings, Inside Out will always be a relatable and touching movie for children everywhere.
Yeah, I think it is a good film for kids to watch because it does help them deal with a lot of shit.
Number 9, Bridesmaids.
Help me,
No.
In an era of raunchy comedies aimed squarely at a male audience, This Is the End, for example, Bridesmaids came along in 2011 and changed that dynamic, proving that barfing and pooping can be just as funny with women as they are with men.
You're really doing it, aren't you?
Yep.
You're shitting in the street.
Yep.
Starring a stellar cast of SNL alums and introducing the world to Melissa McCarthy's brand of juvenile humor,
Yeah, this
Bridesmaids
was,
follows the hilarious story of an unfortunate maid of honor.
All the girls hate me right now.
Did work.
You're like the maid of dishonor.
Grossing nearly $300 million worldwide, the rom-com
A
was
lot
a
of
game
movies have
changer
tried to copy
and
this as
will
well.
undoubtedly be seen as a milestone for female-driven comedy.
This is such a stone.
Been a lot of movies that tried to copy this, but
Number 8, The Wolf of Wall
Yes.
Street.
yes. Without a doubt.
My name is Jordan Belfort. Not him. Me.
After 2011's Hugo, Martin Scorsese returned to Hollywood with a bang in 2013 with one of that year's greatest movies.
Come on. What a common denominator.
The biographical film tells the story of Jordan Belfort, chronicling his deceptions and the corruption on Wall Street throughout the 80s and 90s.
Every day, dozens of money-crazed kids beat a path to my door.
Leonardo DiCaprio stunned critics and audiences with his performance and left many scratching their heads as to why he hadn't yet received that coveted Oscar.
Can you believe it?
The fifth collaboration between Leo and Scorsese, this movie cemented the
Stunned.
quality
I was
and
like
longevity
stunned.
of their partnership,
It's a great
as they will no
performance.
doubt go down in history as one of cinema's greatest pairings.
Yeah.
Yo, if he calls you,
Yeah.
make sure to contact me, okay?
I did love this film, man.
Yeah, of course.
Number 7, Django Unchained.
Yeah.
Like the way you die, boy.
Some
As
people were
Quentin
split on it, but I
Tarantino has
loved
made
it.
a name for himself exploring ultra-violence in the crime genre, more than a few eyebrows
best.
were raised when it was announced that his next project would be a Western.
What do you like about driving?
It's Southern. That's how he described it.
Can't white folks and they pay you for it?
Love
It's not
Tarantino,
like-
man. Can't
All
go wrong.
those fears were laid to rest upon seeing the completed project, as Django Unchained had all the blood, swearing, and sharp dialogue that Tarantino fans love. Not to mention another killer performance from
Yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I love this.
Phone over. We got a fight going on that's a good bit of fun.
Candyland.
Following a former slave as he attempts to rescue his wife from a malicious landowner. Django soon became Tarantino's most successful movie at the box office and reinvented the Western for modern audiences.
Cole, before you go, will you tell Miss Lover goodbye?
Samuel
What now?
Jackson.
I said tell Miss
Great
Lover
performance in this.
goodbye.
Bye, Miss Laura. Number 6, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
I was ready to do one thing.
No, I loved it. I liked it a lot.
Nothing to fight for.
Just like our
It's a
parents
classic,
before us,
though.
we will now have our own Star Wars to
Dunno.
pass on to our kids.
Don't know. I don't.
Stand in our way.
After more than 30 years of wondering what happened to our favorite
guess,
characters,
you know-
J.J. Abrams delivered with Episode 7, mixing in classic characters with new and interesting ones like the self-sufficient Rey
You know
and the
Rey.
troubled Kylo Ren.
I will finish.
For kids, for younger kids, this I can definitely feel that they're gonna
Filled
look
with
back at
dazzling
this.
special effects, a touching story
With
between
affection.
solid characters, and enough lore to satisfy even the most diehard fans among us. The Force Awakens is a fantastic continuation of the Star Wars
I guess
universe
for those of
for
us
future generations.
who grew up with the original trilogy. Let's forget the prequels, but the original trilogy for me is too much like A New Hope. But not to not be enjoyable, because I did enjoy it thoroughly.
Real.
Number 5,
Oh, no.
Boyhood.
She said you're still staring out the window all day.
Technical
All
achievement.
day.
While it may not seem like it at first glance, Boyhood is a truly ambitious movie, as it was filmed sporadically between 2002 and 2013, as child actor Eller Coltrane grew into a young adult.
You said that was me buying a car when I turned 16.
What? No, I didn't. I never said that.
The concept itself makes for an amazing piece of filmmaking, and one that will go down in the history books as a daring and complex piece of work.
Looks like an animal bumpers.
Bumpers are for kids. You know, what are you, 2 years old? You don't want the bumpers.
And even he aged
Life doesn't give you bumpers.
crazy.
The production isn't the only thing that got us talking, as the coming-of-age story of Coltrane's Mason Evans Jr. is filled with memorable and human characters, as well as enough touching scenes to move even the most cynical moviegoer.
Hey, this next one goes out to a young man in the house. And since he was just a small boy, that was all. Graduated from high school, making me feel old.
Number 4, Frozen.
Guess it's too big to not be considered a classic for some people.
And that's enough of that. Suffice
yeah.
it to say that
Too
no
much of
one
that.
will be letting Frozen go anytime soon.
Yeah.
It's because she struck you, isn't it?
Does it look bad?
Monsters.
You hesitated.
The movie, about a young woman who has to find her ice-conjuring sister, was a cultural phenomenon
Who hasn't
similar
seen
to
it before
earlier
this point?
classic Disney movies,
Who hasn't seen
with
it up to
Anna
this
and
point?
Elsa's
Come on.
faces plastered on anything they could be plastered on.
What are you doing?
I'm going to
I'd be interested to know how much money Disney made out of this.
You're gonna
Not
kill
just the
yourself.
box office, but all the promotional
what do you
shit,
think
the
about
toys. The
Grossing over $1
Cash-ins.
billion at the box office, it was Disney's most successful movie in years. And it's safe to say that parents of subsequent generations will also be sick of the constant loop of Let It Go.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Number 3, The Social Network.
Awful lot of trouble.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Maybe we shouldn't shut it down before we get into trouble.
Who knew that a movie about the creation of Facebook could be so damn captivating?
No.
Well, when that movie is written by Aaron Sorkin and directed by David Fincher, you know it isn't likely to be a dud.
This is from a lawyer, Mark. They must feel they have some ground. The lawyer is their father's house counsel.
What could have been a boring story was turned into intriguing drama through hypnotic dialogue, cold, harsh direction, and an especially calculating
Loved the
performance
way
from Jesse
it was
Eisenberg
directed.
as Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg.
I wouldn't say it was cold. Vividly.
I don't hate anybody.
No.
The Winklevi aren't suing me for intellectual property theft. They're suing me because for the first time in their lives, things didn't work out the way they were supposed to for them.
Whether Facebook will still be around in the coming decades is anyone's guess. But there's no question that this movie will forever remain a classic.
That's good. You should be proud of that right there. Don't worry if you don't make it any further.
Definitely can't argue with that.
Number 2, Mad Max Fury Road.
You want that thing off your face?
This is an interesting one.
When word got out that George Miller was creating a sequel to the less
Definitely a
than
cult
classic Beyond
classic,
Thunderdome
without
30
doubt.
years later, more than a few chuckles were uttered. However, the chuckles came to an abrupt end after people witnessed Fury Road's intense practical action.
Crazy.
The likes of which we hadn't seen on the big screen for a long time. Following Max as he protects a band of fertile women from the dictator-like Immortan Joe. Fury
Crazy
Road
story,
is the
man.
movie that made everyone believe in the Aussie dystopian franchise all over again.
I live, I die, I live again.
Before we take a
Goodness
look at our
me.
top pick, here are some honorable
Oh, come on.
mentions.
Yes. I definitely would put Birdman in there. Legitimate cinematic classic. I know some people, there's always people who don't like movies everyone else loves. Always,
I
but
just needed a night's sleep, but it's more than that.
this one left me cold, if I'm
But
honest.
thank you for trying.
Great performances though. Yes. Yes. Definitely. Oh, it's making me watch it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Czech Republic.
Why in Scotland?
I just wanted to get away from it all.
For if you figure a way to live without serving a master,
Okay.
any master,
Good
let
film.
the rest of us know.
It's not one that I wanted to rewatch.
Number 1, Inception.
I'm still dreaming.
Christopher Nolan has given us a host
Yeah,
of future
yeah.
classics over the years, like his 2014 space flick, Interstellar. But we believe Inception will be the longest lasting in our collective memories.
Listen, if you're going to perform Inception, you need imagination.
Let me ask you something. Have you done it before?
Following a group of dream invaders as they plant an idea in a man's head,
Yeah, it's one of
Inception
those
is
ones that are
filled
gonna get
with
people
rapid-fire
talking
editing, heart-tugging emotion,
about the
and
ending
enough glorious action to keep all
for a long
eyes
time to
glued to
come.
the screen.
So you knew about these risks. You didn't tell us.
There weren't meant to be any risks. I didn't know we'd be dealing with a load of
Even though when I watch it, I don't know how many
Sure to
times
be a
I've seen it.
future
A
classic,
lots of
Inception
times.
will forever be seen as an
Probably too many
unforgettable
times, to be
experience
honest.
in the imaginative power of film.
I remember the last time I tried to actually sit and watch it. I got about halfway.
Do you agree with our
This
list?
is too
What
much.
movie do you think will be a future classic?
We have had a pretty good year ourselves. And you guys
No.
are all right in my book.
Entertaining,
For more
but
prediction-based
Yes.
top 10s published every
Yes.
day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
The moments, it's just, it's like it's always right now, you
I've
know?
already mentioned that, so why is it on there again?
Yeah.
She's cute, man. She's cute. I agree with most of that. Most of that. I'm curious, guys. What do you think they left out? Shit, there's so many. There's so many. Just look. It's one of those ones that there's infinite answers to this, definitely. But I'm curious. I'm not even gonna give my opinion. I want to see what you guys have to say. But I definitely think Whiplash should have been in there. Yeah. So I think that's an amazing movie. But let me know what you guys think. Real curious. Thank you, Kusik, for giving me this suggestion. And let's see if Watch Mojo let me keep this one up, because the last one got pulled. So yeah, fingers crossed. We'll see how long it stays. So guys, let me know. Right, comments down below. If you like the video, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I am in a recent. This has been my first take to Watch Mojo's top 10 movies that will become classics in the future. There you guys.